That beautiful waterfront property is a dream for many, a place for relaxation and recreation. But that green carpet on the water is a direct threat, proven to lower your property's value. Worse, these invasive plants create stagnant water, turning your oasis into a mosquito breeding ground. They choke swimming areas, tangle boat propellers, and make fishing impossible, stealing your enjoyment. Here we'll expose the invisible damage, find the root causes, and show you how to reclaim your water. The problem is bigger than your property line. So what is actually happening below the surface? As these dense weed mats die and decompose, the process consumes massive amounts of dissolved oxygen. The result is catastrophic. Widespread fish kills that can turn a vibrant lake sterile overnight. Even for fish that survive, the weeds destroy their food sources and restrict movement, disrupting the food web. It is vital to know that not all aquatic plants are bad. Native plants are engineers of a healthy water body. We've seen the devastating effects. But what is the fuel for this explosive, damaging growth? The answer is often in our own backyards. Excess phosphorus and nitrogen act like steroids for aquatic weeds. This isn't just industrial pollution. It's from lawn fertilizers, farm runoff, and even pet waste washing in. This constant supply of food means removed weeds just grow back faster if the nutrient source isn't fixed. One way to fight this is aeration. Circulating the water helps break down nutrient-rich sludge at the bottom. Understanding the cause is half the battle. Now let's see how people fight back and where it goes wrong. First instinct, rake or cut it. But since weeds regrow from tiny fragments, this can actually spread the problem. Frustrated, people try other methods. But what is the single biggest mistake made before any treatment begins? The next step is often chemical herbicides. They have long-term risks, harming non-target species for years. The danger doesn't stop there. Using treated water for irrigation can contaminate gardens and lawns. Clearly, a brute force approach has serious limits. So what does a smarter strategy look like? We asked about the biggest mistake. The answer is misidentification. It guarantees failure from the start. Different species require different approaches. One needs biological control, another needs physical removal. Once identified, you can use advanced solutions like sterile grass carp that target only the invasive species. This requires expert consultation. The wrong biological agent can backfire and harm the native plants you need. One of the best long-term plans is to fight plants with plants. A barrier of native species can outcompete invasives. So we have problems, causes, and a toolbox of solutions. How do we form a winning strategy? Recall that fertilizer runoff? Only treating weeds without stopping their food supply is a costly, endless treadmill. This leads to the most powerful principle. Prevention and early detection are everything. It is always cheaper. Catching an infestation early means you can avoid those risky chemical treatments we saw earlier. Ultimately, the best management is the least dramatic. Nutrient control, native plants, and constant vigilance. Aquatic weeds are a threat to property values, public health, and ecological stability from causes we can control. Responsible management isn't a magic bullet. It's an integrated plan. Identify first, then pick the right tool. Your first step: get your water tested for nutrient levels. Then, properly identify the plants you actually have. By becoming an informed steward of your water, you're not just protecting an investment, you're preserving an ecosystem.